Hello and welcome to WhatKeepsYouAwake.tv. It's time again to dive into the hustles, the hurdles, and the highs that keep small business leaders up at night. I'm your host, David Hooser, and I'm once again excited to welcome my wife, Trang Hooser. So you ran that business for 10 years.
Over 10 years, yes.
What made you exit that business?
After my daughter graduated from high school and, move away, went into college, I was happy to have the option of, selling my businesses and get into real estate. Real estate also gave me the flexible time, but also gave me the time, to enjoy being with adult, if you will, versus the first, business was a lot. I was with adult when I was working, but other than that, I was with kids. Whether it's my daughter's best friends, we can sleep over. Like a soccer mom, but I was a volleyball mom. I was, driving all the kids around because they want to ride together. So that was my life. And then I was excited to transition over to real estate where, I not really like a driver anymore, but I look at homes. I love real estate.
Okay.
I love real estate. I love the business side. I love the design, architecture side of it. And I love people. So I love talking to people, dealing with different scenario, different situation, that real life event happens,
Okay.
And helping people and seeing my clients move from Europe, to Las Vegas. They didn't have any kids at the time. Now they have 3. But they didn't know what...
This was an actual buyer who moved from
This is
Europe.
an actual buyer that I met through like a lead who wanted to rent in Las Vegas. And I remember when I met him, it was raining outside for 3 days. And
in
it happened
Las Vegas?
In Las Vegas. I know, right? And so we were looking for a rental. And of course, I don't make money on renting home to people, but helping people was what I'm destined to do. And he said, we're looking to move to Las Vegas. We need to rent a place right now. And in 2 years, I'll call you.
Okay.
And I was just, working to help him. And it was a friend of my cousin,
Okay.
So she was going on vacation. So I said, yes, I will help this client to get a rental. Sure enough, 2 years later, he called and they were ready. My lady client, his wife, was actually with child when they called. Very excited. They're ready to buy their first home in Las Vegas.
That's cool.
And since then, we bought and sold with them 4 or 5 homes now. And they're in Vegas loving it.
So 4 or 5 homes, not all for themselves. They do some investing, I guess.
So they bought a home for themselves and then, learned that that's not the area they want to be because now that they have children that are about to go to school. So we found home in an area where school, was a primary criteria search.
Okay.
So now we move them into Southern Highlands and more of a spread out area, larger home. You get more for your money there.
Okay.
I don't know about today. This was years ago. But today it's pretty high up there. But we found a beautiful home, 1.5, with big, large yard, which was, something that they must
for
have
the kids.
for the kids. And then a year later, she said, I need another house. I said, you do? Who's going to live in it? She says, my mother. I'm moving her here.
Oh, cool.
I'm like, wow, she's moving here? Great.
Obviously, you did a good job for her because she kept bringing you more.
Yeah, we became more like
opportunities.
friends, and,
So is that common to become friends with your clients in real estate? Because it's a
that
personal
is my goal. That's my goal to where, like, I don't just want to do it. It's not a transaction to me. It's more, I have create relationship with every single buyer and seller that I encounter. And then, I would go out my way and, go do things to where it's not just a job, put it that way, for me.
So is this real estate professional / therapist?
Sure.
Do you have those kind of situations where you have to calm down the buyer or seller to get them through a particular moment?
Oh, yes, I do. I have...
In the next episode, we will be discussing one of the biggest challenges in a buyer's transaction. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe for the next segment of this series.